We are in the ban and pick phase already, so we're going to be seeing what happens. Game 3 in the third place match of the third qualifiers for the MPL Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League. Blue side is Falcon, red side Equalizer. Akai banned out.
As expected as well, Akai, versatile tank, able to initiate stuff, and you can see Lancelot also being banned. Nothing much to talk about the banned heroes. The pick rates of these banned heroes are really high. Maybe we can see some surprises coming out here in the ban, but most likely it's going to be the heroes, the same heroes again, like the other matches. But I want to see a different play style going on board for both teams. If Equalizer were to use the same playstyle in like the last game, that would be good for them. And Kagura getting banned right here, leaving Fanny open for the choice of the draft picks.
Digger is open. Digger will get locked in. Kagura did play a pretty pivotal role in the last game, but then again,
not really that impactful, I think.
Well, a lot of the damage was coming out from her within the team fights. Once again, Hilda as well being hovered here. So not revealed too much as yet. Belmont, alright. Okay, Belmont did help quite a bit.
Yep.
And Chow.
As usual, the strongest disabler trying to kick out the team fight, separating the team fights from there. And it's gonna be a lockdown onto the team. So Equalizer will have Chow and Balmond, while Falcon will get Digger right here, as they have the other two picks. And it's gonna be Ruby instead. Is it gonna be a lockdown to Ruby? But the thing about Ruby is it's a very crowd control type of character, a hero, and she can actually initiate team fights with her hook. But then I have to see the whole draft pick process, like how are they going to utilize Ruby in this side. Because if Ruby, you note that she isn't as a versatile assassin or slash fighter compared to the rest of the heroes that we have in the pool. And we got Eterel again, one of the most popular marksmen out here. She will be locked down with Ruby on the Falcon side. Equalizer still choosing their draft picks over here, trying to find a way to at least counter here. So we have two players which can actually kind of like disable and then bring back their enemies, aka hook from there, which is actually okay. Eterel could do damage on board, multiple damage, so we'll have to see how that. And Carrie and Harley or Harvey, I'm not sure what that. Harvey over there. Harley over there, the magician, will be picked by Equalizer. This is gonna be one of these interesting drafts.
It's slightly odd to me because, you know, as you mentioned, Ruby, crowd control, you know, the pullback, you have Digger.
The pullback as well.
And then you pick Carrie, who is shorter range, the shortest range marksman. Why? I know she has lots of damage, but it's so risky. I mean, Harley can play at a longer distance. Chow and Belmont can get tanky, but you have Carrie that is really squishy. Now you have Digger, Irrital that can leap forward, Ruby who can pull back, Zelo who can dash forward, as well as Hilda. So really high mobility and control coming out from Falcon, and Equalizer coming up with lots of damage in general. I mean, we have Sun.
Yep.
You know, once again here, and it worked quite well for them. But it looks like Falcon is saying, you know what, if you want to play split push, you can play split push all you want. We are just going to take fights and be really strong in them.
And I think that's Falcon's game plan right now, because Equalizer just came out the same draft pick style, getting Sun on board, but then maybe with a higher damage input heroes.
Well, it worked for them.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm guessing they're hoping that it will work for them again.
Yep.
I'm going to wish both teams the very best of luck. I want to see what this boils down to in the end.
I'm just going to give 50-50. I don't really have a definite pick.
I don't have a definite pick, but I'm going to give a slight advantage to Falcon's lineup.
Falcon's like slightly
a slight advantage to Falcon. The
because,
Falcon's lineup, yeah.
because of the pullbacks and stuff. But anyways,
Because Digger is there.
yeah, Digger is there. That's where the things comes and interesting matches will be there. But anyways, we're down into the final game between Falcon 7 Alpha on the blue team side and Equalizer on the red team side. One of the team will walk away with the 9 qualifier spot, while the other team will have to fight again in the best of 3 series later on for that final qualifier spot. And we can see right here that the bottom lane we have Digger and Ruby, the middle lane where it's Cyril. We have Zilong and last but not least Hilda in the top lane, pushing into the jungles of their respective areas. While onto Equalizer part we have Sun in the top lane, Harley possibly around the jungle area and possibly going down to the mid, while there's a tri-lane factor onto the bottom lane with Curry, Ballman, last but not least, Cho.
So far, very little specific aggression and movement.
Yeah.
I'm liking the more respectful gameplay coming from both sides. Here, taking it with a little bit of a slower pace. We have turtle spawning on the bottom side, so there's going to be a bit more attention being spent there as well. Harley here, nicely playing by its side, hoping to catch out onto Sun here. Sun wants that buff. Ooh,
Too bad.
the buff did go over to Zilong there.
Zilong there. And I like how Falcon responds to Sun solo laning. Like, they had a tank, which is Hilda, which you can actually roam back and forth later on. But it got a high damage input character like Zilong. So Zilong can actually just deal as much damage
Pull
as possible.
back, stun, ooh,
Not
no,
really,
just
yeah,
a slow,
just
not
a slight,
enough.
Yeah, slight teasing. And Hilda can actually just tank the damage by Sun splitting image and other skills. So that's actually a very good response, counter response to Sun. But I have to see how long or how well they
Ruby does get spotted up, does get knocked out. Hilda is there as well as we watch Harley dance around. We are seeing that the stun does come through. Oh no, they stuffed into it, but not enough damage coming out. Ruby's skills were on cooldown there.
Funny thing that they stab it out, but because I think maybe because Ruby's skill is onto cooldown, and Hilda could not do much damage. So that's just a bit of teasing around, intimidating one another.
I mean, that was good, so it's going to put them a little bit on the back foot. We are seeing pings coming across on the mid lane. Harley's going to be a difficult one to actually kill because he can escape.
Yes. But Itero also can escape, but Harley's one is like, pop,
yes. Harley's is more instantaneous than Irithel, so...
And you can see the Hilda joining back into the bottom lane for the tri-lane section. This is gonna be very interesting. I would like to choose a much more stronger tri-lane, just because there's Digger and Chow on their opposite teams, their respective teams. So it's actually a very fair matchup. So it comes down to composition of the team fights.
If they can catch out Carry, they have a better chance.
Yep.
But if Carry goes unchecked, it might be a little bit difficult for them. A lot of posturing, lots of waiting. They do see Belmont. There's a Digger going to reveal himself. Chow does come in. Does stop out Irithel. The bomb does come down, but not going to connect to anybody else. The slow does come through. Ruby now in lots of difficulty. Hilda way too far. We need to be careful. The pullback does come through. Waiting for the stun. No. Okay, we are seeing the CC negation come out. Harley does get taken off first blood. Hilda doing that. Carry is safely just hitting all the way from the side here. We'll be able to clean up Hilda. We'll be able to go for the next one out there. Zilong now under attack by Carry, but not be enough. We are seeing that Chow as well will be able to manage to escape. Irithel still chasing out. 2 more hits. 1 more hit. No, will not finally go in for it. Not enough mana. But at the same time, Sun up top.
And of course, look at that. The team fight right here. Falcon managed to initiate team fight, getting that kills right there that they wanted. But the problem is they don't have enough firepower, and they lost 2 of their members in the team fight. While again, back to Sun, solo laning right here, managed to take down the tier 1 tower of the top side.
So all is not lost and all is not bad, because the goal lead now is a steady stream of 1,000 that's going on, and they do have the first turret, although that's the first blood. Hilda's going to be just chasing Sun a little bit away. Turtle is still there. It looks like they will be starting it up. In fact, yes, they are starting Turtle up already. That will just push their lead further up ahead. They know how to manage the map and its objectives quite well.
And this is the question that we've been proposing or asking ourselves. Can they stop the solo lane pusher, which is Sun? And while stopping him is another question. The second question arises is, can they stop rotating, like moving forward, try to defend the other lanes while they're trying to stop Sun? So let's see how is this as Hilda and Zilong is at the top lane right here. Sun is still pushing the bottom lane, still camping around here for the Equalizer team.
You're just hoping somebody steps
Yeah,
out
to get that careless pick.
to have the punish here from the overstep. Digger is here.
Uh-oh.
Knock up wrong. Oh.
Was a close one. That was a close one. I mean, if you kill Digger,
But
he will still revive, but
yeah,
it's
but
not much damage.
Carry wasn't even there as well.
Yeah.
Like, was not directly in position.
Most probably she's trying to find the farm a bit.
She was clearing the camp and returning from clearing the camp. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
As you can see, Hilda onto Sun over there. Zilong is Sun. They're chasing him over here. This is gonna be a bit of a sequence over here, and Interil will walk away, being saved by the time of Digger. She managed to run away from the fight, but oh, look at that, Harley. Harley over there has killed off Interil. Managed to get that sneaky kill out of there, and leaving Ruby and Digger into their own base with 4 members downwards.
I mean, up top here we see Zilong not taking the tower. They did manage to push because of the pressure. It's 2v1.
Correct.
Sun had to move back. They will take the turret. And they are still managing to defend the bottom turret as well. So, Equalizer losing out a little bit there. Although they
Got a kill.
they got the kill. It's...
Objectives wise, yeah, they're losing a bit.
Not as much as they could have gotten. Carrie still trying to get all that extra gold to get herself into that late game phase with that 5 item slot that's going on. So
It's gonna be tough. It's a very, very close game right now, I would say.
It is on message. Belmont is there. Carrie is starting to attack, but Hilda does spot. The pullback does come through. Will be able to take out Carrie. Position wise, really off. Sun now pushing up top as well. Harley has made his appearance, but in the fray of all members, ooh, barely almost gets Sun there. Still just taking out. Irithel doing lots and lots of work. Hilda coming in. Belmont as well. It looks like they're switching targets. The pull does come through. Ruby gets another kill. They can signal this for Lord and the bottom turret at the same time. Zilong charging all the way back towards mid. Maybe slight missed opportunity with Lord.
Yeah.
But then again, the other team members from Equalizer are now back up again. They at least get the safe, one clear objective on the bottom turret. Equalizer losing lots and lots of ground here.
I mean, the main mistake was Carrie being in the middle of the fight. She is a very good marksman, very versatile tank killer. That's where she gets her name from. But anyways, we're gonna go inside right here, and Harley got caught onto Hilda. Hilda will take down Harley right here, and the rest of the members, they are still camping around. They could not save Harley from that disaster, and this is gonna be a battle for the mid tower right here onto Falcon. Equalizer, all of their members are getting into the middle lane, trying to defend the mid tower from falling down onto Falcon's hands. Everybody's just trading skills right here, nothing too serious, trying to find that careless pick. And it's gonna be... yeah, they're trying to take down the tower, and they were gonna pull back over here. Oh, Zilong with another pull.
But Sun comes through.
And this is gonna be a massacre onto both his Sun. He's trying to do as much damage, but the splitting images are just too much to handle. But hey, he was taken down onto Zilong. Carrie will take down Hilda with the trade-off. Bauman killing off Ruby, leaving the Equalizer team members going down. Look at Balmont killing another person and managed to run away with the slither health, leaving Digger alone. Wow. What a sequence of events right here. Equalizer, I was just about to say that why Harley is being caught in the middle while the rest of the teammates don't want to help him. And with Falcon having that much confidence to say that, the tower is going to break down, I want to go inside and try to at least initiate team fight while breaking that tower, because they don't have much defenses to run. But Equalizer managed to do so much damage, including Sun. Before he falls down, he took down a lot of damage right here, and the rest of the members of Equalizer.
Digger coming through! Will be able to put back onto Chow here. The damage is good. Lord does get called out, but it's still getting a retribution kill coming through. Carrie needs to be careful about this. Hilda does spot it out. Will not be able to go through. Lord is pushing up top, but it's a long journey for the Lord to be taking. We have 4 members sorry, 5 members here, all dancing around the bottom. Not as many kills as they expected. Irithel is doing well.
With level,
with level 10.
Alright.
That's there, but Carry is doing just that much better.
Carry indeed. There's a lot of things going on right here. As you can see, a lot of damage be taken into Ruby. Ruby is able to run out here with the help of Digger.
Ooh.
And they bring the fight to them as Hilda takes down Harley over there, leaving one member down onto Equalizer. And look at the top lane, guys.
They are forced to go back. Belmont's going to try and stop this. Oh no, Belmont can't even see them anymore. The tower does get taken. They have to respond to Lord. The middle turret does get taken, and they should rotate and take the other mid turret as well. Lord down to half health already. Irithel is still taking the buff. Should be with the team. They could lose more objectives with this. Carry has already begun her work. Will back away just a little bit further before all of it does collapse back. Sun still using his images on the end. Belmont waiting for a right angle to engage. Zilong does come in. Flips Carry's back. Carry does get taken down. Digger's ultimate is used. The pullback. Chow as well. Falcon executing the fight so well. Sun's going all the way to the bottom lane here, trying to force their attention. Hilda has to go back. Now Porkchop in so much difficulty will get pulled back once again. Belmont not having enough. Harley might be able to do that. Harley does get one kill. Will be able to bring down Irithel. Not enough as well. Now onto Digger. Whoa.
Sun still pushing bottom lane right here. Harley chasing up them. Oh, both the heroes of Falcon. And Sun is able to take down the last bottom tower for his team right here. I am really kind of confused right now because a lot of action was onto Falcon's potential or advantage, but when you see Sun, they still haven't solved the first question. They got the second question correctly, but the first question is still still in the dark. They still could have stopped Stun from pushing bottom lanes and to make top lane. Now look at the towers. They only have one top tier tower and 2 mid tier towers, and their bottom lane is just exposed. They solved the team fight, yeah.
The team fight's working towards their favor.
Correct.
But it's coming down to, can you divert enough attention? Can you have, enough ability? We are seeing lots and lots and lots of defense. Oh my god.
The defense is real, guys.
The amount of armor.
Oh man, I think they just try to tank up as much damage, soak up as much damage from the opposite team, because it's a lot of defensive items right here. But then again, they still haven't solved the first question.
Well, okay.
How can you stop Sun?
First of all, they need to control the lanes. Step 1, control lanes so that Sun isn't too close to your objectives. And you need to keep the waves pushing out. Step 2, catch one of the 4 members. Irithel does get spotted out, will leap away to safety in the bottom side.
And of course, you can look at that. Zilong trying to run away from Sun. And speaking back to your question, yes, you can try to stop the Sun from taking the control of the lane itself. But then you have to respond to the other 4 members through a pick. And you can see right there, Sun also just walk away. So this is how Falcon's supposed to play it out. And I'm not sure whether they could do both at the same time. They could do one at a time, but not both at the same time. So it's going to be a challenge for them if they want to win this game.
The Lord is up yet again, so it looks like Carry is starting it.
Okay, Carry can just take down the Lord itself.
Carry has started it already. Oh.
I don't think
if Sun was in the bottom lane right now, it would be the end of the game already. They are spotting out Carry. Hilda is on her back. Will come through. Finally does get killed out here. They are already in a deficit. They need to be careful about this. Diggers lost in between, not wanting who to help. The pullback does come through. The stun will come out. So much damage. Harley still on the other end there. Hilda's now chasing down. Sun is in the battle here. Will be able to bring down Irithel. One last hit. It will come through. Digger does get pulled back here. Zilong now knocking him back as well. Finally in the end, no, Sun does manage to escape.
And Equalizer. What just happened?
Equalizer losing out 3 members because Carry got taken out first.
Correct.
It was still such a strong team fight because it was a 4v5.
Yep. And of course Sun, he is able to do so much, and with Chow as well, but then I'm not sure why he ran away. He backed away from the fight Yeah, indeed, he was a bit low on HP, but it wasn't so desperately low that he needs to go back and, you know, just retreat from the battle. But, oh well, that happened. So Falcon won that match, won that team fight, and they are still in the game, where despite having a less of a goal advantage. Equalizer, on the other hand, you gotta do better than that, guys. I mean, seriously, you had Sun, you had the pushing capability.
See, this is what I like now. Zilong is pushing out the bottom so that as the lot gets contested once again, as it's starting up here, you have the wave that's pushing up there. It definitely will help them come back here. So, good response from Falcon, seeing that the bottom lane needs to get a little bit pushed out here. Ooh, the pullback does come through. The Sun does come out here. Sun is in lots of danger here. It looks like we'll get taken out. Irithel does bring it down. Now Carry is completely isolated away as well. Carry, you need to be careful about this. Does get Sun out. Carry does get taken down. Double kill. Harley doing damage. It looks like Harley will be able to take that down. No, Harley does back away. Zilong is chasing him out. Chow,
no.
Ruby surviving. Harley coming back in here. No, Zilong does take him away, and that is a 4-man kill to nothing. Lord will get taken away as well. Falcon biting back, clawing back.
And Falcon just solved their question. They just had an answer. The answer is taking down Sun first. That is the main thing. Second of all, taking down Carry or one of the high damage heroes. And that's your answer.
They definitely took down Sun first. You know, this big damage dealer.
Correct.
And knowing the fact that he always likes to split push and be by himself. You know, saw the opportunity and took that. Bottom lane, however, Hilda is gone back already.
It's okay. Not
That's
really
going to be decent. I definitely need to see, you know, the jungle creeps being taken more. They have an opportunity here for all 4 of them to go in, maybe secure the bottom tower as Lord pushes up on top. The game is, you know, back to the same footing, although the kills are quite heavily towards Falcon's favor, which is 19 to 10. The goal lead is a measly 5,000 at 15 minutes. Most people are level 15. There's a few exceptions. Belmont is 13. And most of them are level 14, turning 15 already. So it's that late part of the game here where a small mistake can make it up. Ooh, the knockup does come true.
And look at that, tower has been taken down right
Ruby
now.
just pull back! What amazing engage coming in! Harley gets to take a damage loss completely removed out here. Immortality will get popped. They're going to wait for Chow to come back here. Nice zoning coming out from Digger as well. Mega kill comes in. Zilong doing so much of work. Looks like they will be able to come in with another engage here. Digger does pull back in the end. We are seeing that Zilong will be moving in. The flip back onto Belmont as well. Look, they do have the creep waves. They can end the game right here. Falcon coming in with such an amazing comeback. Sun is in here, doing so much damage on the Digger. The split attention is being focused. The villains are going to go down. This is going to be the very end. That gets taken. Falcon, what an amazing comeback for them. Really well executed. Sun was a little bit too far. Taking care of Lord, using that split attention. Definitely well deserved. Digger on that MVP. 2 kills, 20 assists out of the 23 kills. This is why he was so highly banned. Wow. We talked about whether they did an adaptation, whether they did so many different things. This showed me adaptation.
Yes.
This addressed the answer of, it's okay. You can play the split push game.
Correct.
We will have the stronger team fight. And when they needed the attention to be there, Sun was actually in the wrong lane. You should always push the lane that is opposing to where your team is.
Correct.
He was too close to the team, which meant that when he got taken down, they could collapse onto the other team members that was there. Equalizer. Congratulations and good